is it's been hit multiple times, and so yeah, we have to take this off, and we've got to put a new one on. Spoiler alert, there you are, spoiler. So what we've done already for this spoiler is we've roughed her up a little bit. We are now trying to get any kind of dirt, anything like that, because if we paint her, we don't want it painted with problems. So step one, step three, whatever. So when we get to the point of painting, I'll kind of do a little bit of a show of that. But right now we're doing the cleaning, and cleaning shouldn't take too long. We've already roughed her up. We're going to have to mask her off right around here and make sure we don't get paint on the lights. And yeah, this should be pretty fun. I would hope it is. I'll have to replace parts, take parts from the other one, put it on this one. But yeah, we should have a lot of fun with this. Alright, so first things first, we remove this part. Alright, so we have a few pieces here. There's one right here. You're gonna have to unplug this. You have to unplug this. Unplug a few other things just to get these off of there. And I hope that's enough of the pieces, because spoiler alert, right over here. So what we're going to do is we need to look at all of our parts that we have. We have a pin here, we have pop pins here, and we have pins here. So I have to get to this furthest one on the outside too. I'm going to have to pull those pieces back as well, because there's 4 of those pins, and then everything else is pop pins. Alright, and as you can see, we have put our first coat on. Right. Probably going to have to do a little bit of sanding as we go through it, you know, but it's good, it's nice, it's glossy black. Grass on there. We'll get that over there, and yeah, so let's get cracking on the rest of this. And need to pull now this piece and this piece out, and I've got those tools, perfect, ready to go. Like this one, this is a good one. This is great for topping out, you know, these little things like that. Maybe I need a smaller one, but we'll get there. So in just a minute, I'll show you that I have this piece off here, and then I'll show you that I have this piece off here, and then we'll start trying to undo these bits, and should be good from there. Should be good. Yeah, a lot of fun. Alright, so I did undo this. Probably didn't need to, because yeah, I really only needed to right here. This is it. This is the plug. That right there, 10mm long socket. Should be able to get it. I'm going to do it again over here. So let me put that back on. You know, sometimes you're exploring, you're trying to figure out where everything is, and then you find it, and then you know what you're doing, and then you're like, oh, this is easy. Yeah, it's very possible that this Mazda CX-9 maybe has a situation where they knew that this was an opportunity, so they just made it easy to pop them off and get a spoiler off there, and then, you know, go on with your day, you know, and be fun, you know. It's Mazda zoom and all that stuff. Alright, so this is a top trick for this. So just FYI, I have a blind hole right here. I at least have the studs, so they've at least been a little bit nice to me. But as I do this, so I want you to see that this is probably the best way to do it. That way, once I get it off of the thread, it just slides right down with the socket. You know? And there, let me get it back on, let me get it on the socket, there we are. And then, so that way I don't drop it down in there, because that would be terrible. That would make the owner of this car not so happy, because I'd have to figure out how to do such things. But yeah, so I've got these blind ones. I'm going to do the same thing. I do need two hands for this one, just because I'm a little bit more worried about the whole thing. But yeah, we should be able to get all this done and be happy about it, and at least a little bit happy about it. And yeah, go on with our day. I'll close it, put the new ones in, pop, ping, bang, boom, or ping, bang, boom, however you like to say that stuff, and then we're good. Once again, spoiler alert right there, spoiler, big spoiler that will be going right here. Whoa, a little bit too tight here, so I apologise on that. A little bit of, if you have queasiness, just, I don't know, take something, maybe apologise for that. But yeah, we'll get that done, and then we'll pop this off, and we'll get back right to you. So I skipped a bunch of stuff, but the idea is I still have to get the wire out and attach this nicer one onto the other one, and then I'll be good. So, spoiler alert, that's what's going on, and yeah. Alright, so one of the things that we want to do is we always want to put gaskets on things, put them back. We have a double-sided tape, we're putting that back on, but we also have other gaskets, and we want to make sure that those go back on. So I'm actually going to close this, put new gaskets just like this on through it, because that's where everything goes, and we should be looking right as rain after that. So hopefully all's good from there. So I think we've got it as glossy as we can get. You see, we've got a nice little shine, the reflection in my hand. There's a bit more orange peel than I like, but for rattle can, this is pretty darn good. So kind of going across it. We're going to do a quick cleanup of it all, just because we might have some dust and other things like that, but this looks pretty promising. We've gone through and we have put gasket tape, like I said before, all in the different places, all the way across the top. That way we have no leaks, no nothing. We're going to replace this double-sided tape again, like I said, and then we should be able to put this whole thing back together. So we're going to transfer a few parts, just because the one that we took off, we want to make sure that we have certain pieces that are nice and right and perfect, and then we should be good. So got those. Going to have to wipe down some of this stuff. Just dusty, windy today, blustery day today. So yeah, hopefully we will have a perfectly beautiful spoiler alert for this this car right here, Mazda CX-9. So with our gaskets put on and our spoiler alert, a spoiler that is now painted and ready to go on the car, we're going to put it in there. So just remember that you have a wire to plug in. That's because you need that third brake light right here. You need that put in place, and so that's what we're about to do. Got to get all this put back together, and she's going to be right as rain. Beautiful, beautiful. So with our handy dandy 10mm long shot, we were able to put these back in place, put that one back in place. But I'll put the tabs back on, and then if you want to see the way this looks, look at that. Here we are. There is a spoiler being done. It's complete. We just checked the brake light. It works. Everything's fantastic. This is Brit Fix, and yay, we've done it.